Hello and good evening to everyone. Welcome back again. My husband is here. Hi, baby. You want to say hi?
Yes. Yes. Welcome back.
We are.
Thanks for
We are.
joining us another night. Yes. Look, she tongue tied over there for a second. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
My husband was coming in like he was going to talk. I was like, "You talking tonight?" I don't know what he was talking. He talking to you. I'm like, "Okay." But he don't want to talk now. He gonna
Yeah,
probably
it's
want to come
over
back and talk
now.
in a minute. But I am a blessed woman to have a blessed husband. So, but once again, welcome to everybody. We're glad you guys are here again with us this evening. I know our call a little earlier was kind of like, woo. It was we were going, and then I was like, dog, I didn't think I could talk that fast. So we definitely still got some more new stuff for you guys this evening. Because again, things change sometimes that fast in the NFT space. But it's another day. I don't think I bought anything today.
No, I
I didn't
stand
get the
by it.
PV drop.
You
I
didn't
did
get
not.
the
Wait
baby.
a
You
minute.
tried.
Just because I didn't get it didn't mean I didn't try. But I really didn't try. That was the only thing I did try to was today was the VV drop, and I think Majesty got a uncommon, and I don't think Miles got anything. Did you end up getting something?
Today?
Anybody else? Yeah, for VV.
No, I didn't get one. I tried. I
Okay,
did attempt. It was like an instant sellout again.
it was gone.
Yes, that
I was
quick.
like, no, I was like, you got to be kidding. This can't be true. They were
That
like,
part.
yeah, it was over. It was over. So if you were blessed to get one of those, congrats on that. I think some of you guys are still definitely trying. Like I said, we're still also trying to find other good projects, to get into as things go. But what'll happen, like when we first started again, when we talked about even with the NBA Top Shot, it was the same thing. We could sit there and let packs just last for days and like, oh, we'll get back and buy those when we want to. Vivi was kind of like the same thing. It would sell out, but it wouldn't sell out like on this
No.
level of
Hmm.
how it's selling out. So I think that just tells it's it for one. It's either a lot of bots again and everything in the NFT space right now. You got to understand, every bots are just like taking over. They know whoever the geniuses are that are techie enough that are creating the bots and making all these gazillion dollars because this stuff is unregulated. Hey, they are
They
doing
figured it
right.
out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
right or wrong is it is what it is.
That part.
It is what it is. So either you try to jump in and get when you can get something, or instantly, go back into the open market and figure out how to buy things. And I think we were talking about that a little earlier too. As far as some people, when it comes to like minting some of these projects, when you're trying to get in at the bottom of the floor, some people have made a lot of money and continue to make a lot of money simply, and they don't mint. They don't do the mint drops. They don't do the white list or anything like that. They just find a good position of where they can get in on a project, and they buy in at that position. So if you need to try to, you trust me, when you're in the NFT space, you got to change your strategy every so often so that you can get some stuff.
Yes,
So
it definitely, because even add to that, lots of times they'll be trying to get stuff and they're giving up on getting stuff. But if you're taking the time and you can go in there and get lower on the floor price and know when to get out, because sometimes it is long time
yeah,
holding, but know if it's just a project you're also supposed to be in just for the moment and not actually as a long term. So a couple of things to make sure you do know.
yep. Because we talked about even earlier with talking about Mechaverse, and like even with some of the controversy that's going on with that, some people still think the project is going to be a good project. And like I said, when it first came out, when we looked at the even with the site and stuff, we're kind of like, hey, that's actually it looks very very good for what we thought that was going to come out. But then with some of the other things that happened, like I said, it still may pick up. If they can keep building on what they're trying or what they said they were going to do, some people may come back and go into that project because honestly, when you really look at it, there's a lot of big people who bought a lot of that stuff and they paid 5, 6, 7 ETH because again they weren't trying to buy it when obviously everybody couldn't get it when they did their auction thing of how you could get it, so everybody wasn't able to get it that way. So some people actually bought some at 5, some people bought some at 6 or 7, so they still kind of believe in the project. So some are definitely trying to cost average in on that project because they got in either too high. But like you were saying, sometimes it is important too, as far as kind of trying to take some money. And for us, like you said, we say a lot. We in for long term for
Mhm.
projects that we're looking at. So dealing with that fluctuation of up and down, that's a part of the NFT space. I don't think that's ever going to change, no matter
Just like
who.
any market, and yeah, that's right.
Whoever comes out with it. All right, let me share the screen so we can get started. Because I could talk all day about NFTs and what I think. Let me show y'all some stuff that's happening.
Yes. So we do have the race time that we did say before to sign up. I think the site may not let you have a actually sign up page, but you could have followed them on Twitter. And I'm not sure if they released their Discord, but they are having a drop soon that's going to be coming up, and you'll be able to have there'll be 3 different classes. We'll also have a little medium, but we also want to show you some of the graphics that they do have for the cars and the vehicles coming out. This is going to be a play to earn game, so of course you own the assets in it. You'll own the cars. I'm not sure if they're also going to do parts just yet. And the breakdown maybe on the medium, it may go over it, but these will be the vehicles that you will be able to race. They're not, they generally, a lot of them also have, you can own the tracks and stuff like that. But right now, for what we do know, it's just going to be the vehicles that will be coming out. And here's the tiers here currently. You see they'll have 6,000 platinum, 3,000 gold, and 1,000 diamond boxes. And then you also see there 49, 119, and 399. And then each box will also tell you the rarity of what you may get included in that. You may get so it does have the parts in it.
I'm
No
like, I'm
car
trying to
plus.
build them cars out. Sometimes you get them cars, you be like, I gotta buy what?
What? Yeah, like
How
you
much
need all the
car?
parts. Yeah.
All
No, I
this
just want the
parts?
car complete. Yeah.
Like you got the shell. Do you
Yeah,
want
that's
the car
right.
to really? Do you want it to run? Well, you need to buy the motor. I'm like, well, how you
Yes.
gonna send the car without a motor?
Yeah, I
Without the
got it all.
tires?
Yes, and that's how you even do see, like, even with all these assets, this is something that's valuable to you. Even once you resell it, you'll be able to break it down and resell each one of those parts. And some probably are definitely more valuable than the other. And so, and it's going to be a 72-hour sale if they last that long. So, and generally, a lot of stuff is not lasting that long, especially if
Mm-mm.
it's been built out on flow.
Yeah,
And so, yeah.
they not lasting. Well, I mean,
This
they
depends,
might.
yeah. Because there are some other racing games that's also out there, but they may and they may not. So it is something to watch out if you want to come over as the sale is going and see how fast the packs are going, and then decide to come in. Then that if you have the opportunity, so it's best to go over the time of mint and see how quick they're selling.
Yeah, that's the pre-sale part. But yeah, if not, you'll be like looking and waiting, be like, oh, it's gone. It's
Yeah.
gone. There's no
Mhm.
coming back. Once it's gone, it's gone. Like I said, you can definitely, like I said, make your decision on getting into this particular project. Do a little bit of research on it. But again, it's dealing with the flow blockchain. So, but we're dealing with flow. So that's that name right there. Again, we keep bringing it up and bringing it up. They keep doing stuff and doing stuff. That means they are doing stuff. So I think it's good. I mean, to me, like I said, I like the graphics on it. When I come back, and that's my biggest thing. You know, when you're looking at some of these cars, just the graphics of how some of them will look. And I get it. Everybody can cut, copy, paste, all of those different things. But there's a lot. There's a lot. You know, to building out games. So don't think that it's just like, oh, it's super easy. It's going to be able to just come do something. There it takes some work,
Mhm.
but these look cool. So
And it did
sometimes,
say that it's going to have a governance token too. So even if just to like say a little bit on that, the last one that we were in, that are we currently in on the Six Dragon, their governance token is allowing you to make money off of like the blacksmith items. So everything that's forged in the shop, you'll get to make that money by earning the governance tokens. So when you're paying attention to a lot of the projects, if they are earning offering the governance token, it is another way for you to make income off of certain in-game assets that are being sold in stores or whatever they do sign choose to decide to allow that governance token to use, basically however they put it into use. And generally we do vote for that, the people that do own those sometimes, and sometimes they may also control that.
and I always keep saying, I'd be looking at them doggone cars. It's like, man, if I could have bought some of this stuff for my kids, and then they could have resold it. And
Yeah,
instead of it just being like, okay, well, I'm done with this game, just throw the cartridge in the trash.
that part,
You're like,
yeah.
you want the next edition? We just bought this one like a month
Yep.
ago. You mean there's another one out?
And
So
then you got to go back and resell at
yeah,
GameStop for lesser value. You can't even get the value of what
they're like, we're gonna give. Well, you paid $59 for the game. They're like, we're gonna give you $6. I'm like, get my game. I'm gonna go home
you
and
just
burn it.
keep the game. Yeah,
You're not keeping my game for those $6.
that part.
I'm like, I'm just gonna break it because somebody ain't getting this for $6. But it's funny. But again, like I said, at least when you own some of these vehicles, if if you get tired of them, like, hey, I'm done using that one. Some trust me, there's somebody else's kid in the game or somebody else, husband or wife who plays games, will be wanting that particular car, and because it has the right color and it has the right rims, and all of those different in the right color seats. See, I'm thinking about a car already. Like, it has all of that stuff to make you look good in the game. Somebody else is going to want it. So if you ever get tired of that, you definitely can't sell it. So be on the lookout on this one. This is Racing Time, another
I
game.
think it's like the 21st, but if they go to the site or the medium, they may.
The pre-sale is the 21st.
That UTC will throw you off, so make sure you know that. Check your times.
I'll be like, oh, I can't ask my phone, but I'll be like, hey, what time is the October 21st at 3 p.m.
UTC time?
Like, here, you can. I'm like, oh Lord, if you don't give me some time frame, because it can throw you off. Because sometimes I think we've kind of done some drops, and you'd be like, you thinking it's on Sunday, but it's really like on a Saturday for you. So, just verify your times when you're looking at some of these drops, because a lot of it is done in UTC time. That's the way it works for the whole world. You remember, we're not just in America. There are other people in the world who are buying the NFTs too. So I don't think it gives us a regular drop. That's just going to be the pre-sale one.
Right.
Okay. Good stuff. Yeah. All right. So that's that one. All right. Oh, Mike Vick.
yeah. Sports icon, another on flow, building on flow. But Mike Vick is going to be coming out with NFT. It will be coming, I believe, this week. Does this go over exactly the date? Okay. Yeah. Awesome. You do have to create an account. You see the edition sizes. And of course, I believe it is going to be taking flow. So if you're not familiar with purchasing flow or not familiar with buying any other crypto, you may have to sit on the side for this one. Currently, it is going to be doing the Flow USD. The Blockco wallet is also very simple to learn. Some people don't want to play with it yet, but it is simple to learn to also purchase stuff. So if you do want to take the time, I'm not saying this to go and throw yourself out there, but if you're familiar, if you get on the app and you download the wallet and you feel comfortable enough to purchase it and you're interested in purchasing this item, you can go ahead and do so.
And I know it have different variations. This is going to be, again, the Silver Pass holders will be granted VIP access and utility to a rare and common edition Cinematic Mike Vick drop. So again, sometimes, you're going to, and even as far as, if they may even have an airdrop. I said will be airdrop. One rare edition NFT each month in 2022.
Each month, that's 12 airdrops.
Mm-hmm, that's what that said. Let's see what the other one says, because I'm like, it might have caught my attention. Just that part right there. That was at the what was it?
And now flow is, I'm not sure the price of flow. So these are that's not $1 each. Those are like $7 or $8 right each flow. Oh, there it goes.
$9.83. Okay. Okay, so $9.83. This was the same one. Holders will be granted VIP access and utility in the Ultimate Rare and Common Edition. Gold Pass holders will be airdropped a special edition Ultimate NFT each month in 2022.
I think that Ultimate was a difference, right? They didn't say Ultimate in the last one, or did?
Yeah,
it didn't matter, but yeah. So,
yeah. But if you can catch flow down on a dip or something, if you know how to buy crypto. But if we have any more red days or anything, look for this one, because again, like I said, do your research. But I think this is very interesting. Especially with the doggone airdrops. So you got to do your calculations, and let's see what the other one. I think so. It seems like each one of them is going to give you an airdrop, but obviously some things are going to be
change the rarity.
Change the rarity of it. Yeah, because this one says common.
Otherwise, there you make sure and common may still be good for you if that's the only way. Yep. Even if you can just get that for $98 to get the common NFTs, that feels a worth value. It's worth it for you, but. Each their own on that one, but I'm definitely at least will go buy the common.
Yeah, because $98 again, like just the airdrops in itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we all, and I think we because we have new people. Sometimes we take it for granted as far as thinking about the airdrops. Or they may not even understand what the airdrops is. So the airdrops again is going to be one of those ones where you actually may own a particular item, and then as a reward for you owning or trusting in that particular artist or something, they will normally give you an airdrop for something else. It doesn't mean the airdrop may or may not have a high value. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's really going to depend on that particular artist and what else they have planned for you. But again, when you start looking at these things, and there's 1,400 editions of this particular item, okay, that's not a lot for the whole world. When you start looking at 1,400, so even if you can just get the common one, it still puts you in that club of like, okay, I own one of those. There's only, I guess, what is the total? 1,400 of that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the other ones have, so 650, that's about 2,000, a little over 2,000. Okay, a little over 2,000 of these particular NFTs will be dropped. And again, remember, you might not get one because there's only that amount that's available.
Mm-hmm.
So again, that's going to be very interesting. So be on the lookout for this, for dates and everything, as far as, because again, it says coming soon. It doesn't say the exact date. So this is one of those ones where you'll have to go back, put some time in, do a little bit more digging on this one, and figure out exactly what date that's going to be dropping in on. All right, but that's the Michael Vick one.